Traders, welcome back to our price action training lesson. We're looking at S&P 500 M&A futures. And the structure of the market started with slight bullish bias. We have some trend working higher. We have a spike up. I'm drawing secondary channel because market geometry allows it. So as a price action trader, I'm going to be working with the structure, drawing key entry points, and looking for a high probability pattern. So now the market is telling me that this channel is in play. And we have a break, and we are not expecting reversal. We're expecting new high to be tested. Buyers want to see the new high. We have a new high here, first entry long, second entry long, but it was right below EMA, so I can't really take. Failed second entry short is the next pattern that you are expecting to take. But look at this. Not even the tail is touching it. It's not full at the EMA. And also, you'd have to go long right into these highs. Had it formed somewhere at the bottom here, close to the EMA lower, you can consider, but not like this at the very top of the move into double top. So I have to be patient, give you a break, new extreme, and uptrend played out. So now I'm going to pause, looking to go long, and market is reversing to the downside. We have a trend working lower. Always start by drawing tight channels, and eventually as channels expand, as the trend will expand, you can draw wider channel. I kind of like drawing the spike in a channel pattern here. You can consider something tighter, but you can see you have break, another break, another break, and you have so much empty room. This is a good sign generally that there is a spike in a channel pattern. If you keep widening channels like this and you keep getting small breaks, it's a sign there's a spike in a channel pattern. But we have overshoot. We broke the trend channel line. This is the trend line. This is the trend channel line. And this means we have oversold area. And overshoot can sometimes lead to reversal, but definitely to the break of the trend line. So I'm going to draw my uptrend here, definitely respecting the uptrend. If there's a textbook second entry short at the EMA, I'm not taking it. I need lower high. There is no good lower high here, and market continue to trade higher. You're breaking your high here, and we have one leg up, break, second leg up. Okay, so uptrend played out with two legs up. We actually have push below EMA, so this is now looking pretty good for the sellers because uptrend played out. Potentially, we're gonna get new low. We have lower high inside bar, of course. You cannot take inside bar like this. And now you have new high, highest high of this push up, first entry long, pullback, second entry long failure, and also made a new low, first entry short, second entry short. So this is double high probability setup. This is double high probability setup for second entry long, which is also second entry short. This downtrend needs new low, two legs up. I actually like this trade. The overall structure is going quite sideways, so the direction is not as strong, but we are mainly scalpers. So for a scalp, you can definitely consider it worked actually for a decent scalp, especially if you're going to use limit order. This was actually my first trade for the day. I scalped 10 ticks here because ATR is slowing down. You can see breaking new low, downtrend played out. And now I have to trade the market I get because I can see that we are not testing new low of the downtrend. Buyers are stepping in and we're starting to go sideways here. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw some trend range, something like this, because market is starting to go sideways. At this point, I have to abandon looking for new low because we're simply moving too far away from this. It's too bullish. We have a new high, first entry long, pullback, second entry long. Not a bad setup, fairly decent second entry long. Nice bar, triple bottom. This is decent second entry long. I didn't take it because at this point it got overall too sideways, too stacked for me. But it's not a bad trade to consider if you're a little bit more advanced trader. Second entry long, triple test. So you can see as price action traders, we have to work with the structure, looking for channels and identifying biases. Keep breaking new high, and now we have more of a bullish bias. So now I'm not thinking about selling because buyers are stepping in. Important thing is to zoom out like this, and now you can see that every single major structural low is simply higher and higher. So there is some slight bullish bias. It's just that it's so weak that we need some significant pullback for us to go long. I'm going to redraw downtrend like this. Okay, this is actually failed second entry long that worked as well, but I don't think we can take it because at this point it really got too bullish. You have breaking new high. I mean, if you took this failed second entry long, kind of riding back to the trend range, not a bad trade, but I really feel like the market is about to go higher because if we're going to zoom out, every single major high low is higher and higher. This is interesting. We have downtrend break new low, and we have failed second entry short. I didn't take it, but looking back, this is a decent trade. I should have taken it. It was tempting at the time, really tempting because downtrend played out, break new low, you're back above the key level, it's holding, you can draw uptrend like this. This is a decent failed second entry short. Not full at the EMA with the body. That's not ideal. So I'm going to mark it a little bit more aggressive. Also, the context is not super clear. If you have some clear confirm uptrend, this would be a no-brainer. Because kind of everything played out, you're taking standalone, failed second entry short. It's not as easy to trust it when you're watching this live, but market keeps going higher, and I have to identify some channels. So I'm going to draw a channel like this, starting at the very bottom. I'm having confirmations here. I can also draw a big channel, something like this, in case this will come into play eventually. Let's see what's going to happen. We have overshoot, so I'm going to pause looking to go long. Okay, there's no trigger anyway. It's not acting like overshoot, so I'm going to widen the channel like this. And we have overshoot again of both channels, even after I widened. And once again, it does look like it's a little bit overbought. So let's see what's going to happen. Okay, we are correcting. We're breaking below EMA. Okay, you have a second entry long, but bad bar, you cannot go long above bearish bar. That's not the EMA. Same for the failed second entry short. Can't go long here. Terrible bar. We're breaking below EMA, so I have to be patient. And market is correcting to the downside. Okay, so it looks like the overshoot is kicking in. Downtrend played out with the break new low, even this one. So this is kind of area where we have to wait as price action traders. We have to remain patient because you can go long if you get a failed second entry short above EMA. You have a second entry short failure, but it's doji below EMA. So I was looking now for second entry long. You have a new high, first entry long. So I wanted to see something like this, because notice how much of this bearish push down we retraced. It looks like buyers are back in. Significant push above EMA, allowing us to trust the bullish bias. Can I get a second entry long? No second entry long. There was no pullback, no trigger. So unfortunately, no way for me to enter. So I just have to remain patient. We have new high for the smaller channel. The bigger channel is still in play. I don't see no trade. Yes, it was second entry long, but it broke below EMA. Not ideal. I don't think we can take such a sketchy high low. To remain patient. Okay, market is correcting a lot now. Nothing here to take. We're going two sideways. But at the same time, the lows are not static for us to buy. So let's see what's going to happen. Okay, another pullback down. This is really messy. You just have to wait because market is probably trying. We have an overshoot of the big channel. So it's trying to make its way here. And after you get a break of the main channel, you will expect push above EMA and new high to be tested. This is what you would expect. Breaking new extreme again. So I'm going to mark break new low. Okay, we have a high low here, but it's mainly below EMA. And also, it's not really confirming much. It's just not enough. This was such a strong pullback. Trend range working lower. We need something above EMA, second entry short failure or second entry long. Okay, now we have pushed above EMA finally. And now it's looking like the buyers stepped in, overshoot leads to a break, pushed above EMA. And we have a second entry long off the trend line here. And this was tempting trade. I was trying to take this, but the limit order never came back. I had a little bit deeper limit order because it's still going quite sideways. But you have a second entry long off the trend line now. You can see the trend line is coming into play now. This is decent signal bar, decent hyperbolic setup, second entry long. We are finally at the key entry point. We waited a correction. And this is where smart traders are going to be buying, where the key entry point is. We're going to find this trend line by locating the early swings, early bounces. Okay, we have significant push up. So I was looking for another second entry long, but I wanted to see it above EMA, so I'm not going to take it. Also, we're not full at the trend line, so there's a chance there's going to be some pullback. So I can't take this. Can I get high low above EMA? I have high low above EMA, but it's too congested. This is no trade zone. This is looking like a barcode. EMA exactly on these bars telling me, okay, this is indecision. So now I want to see new low, lowest point of correction. First entry short, pullback, second entry short failure. I want to see failed second entry short. It will also be breakout pullback. And now you have a failed second entry short off the trend line again. New low, first entry short, second entry short failure. Normally we don't like failed second entry short lower than the high low, but because we have the trend line here, supportive trend line, this is important. This changes things. And this is decent. Failed second entry short. High probability setup. It happened very quickly, so you probably didn't get filled, but it's a good trade to consider. It's a breakout, pullback. We get out of the mess, out of the congestion. Trend line is holding. The support is holding. Decent trade. Inside bar. No trigger anyway. Okay, no trigger, nothing. Now it's getting way too late. Market is about to close. Buyers are taking profit. So this is the overall structure for today. We ended up having uptrend working higher, few trading opportunities. This is the area where you pretty much have to be patient. There is nothing much happening. The overshoot leads to a break. You can see overshoot, break of the channel, and now finally we can go and test the new high. We almost tested the new high, but it started to be late. Buyers are taking profits, so we didn't make the new high. Remember, tomorrow is a trading holiday, and it's very possible that when there is a holiday on Thursday, the Fridays right after this, since it's only half trading day, there's going to be almost no volume, so you may not even get a good trading opportunities on Friday as well. You can still come here and check the volatility, but generally it's very slow because a lot of traders, they're taking the day off even on Friday to have prolonged weekend. But I hope you had a good trading. I'm going to wrap it up and I'm going to talk to you next time. Good luck your trading.